I've been coming to these caucus meetings for years, like back in the 90s when they first started, and I've seen a lot of changes over the last 10 or 15 years. I really, truly have. And we're still fighting for different things, but we all basically have the same issues, and we're all willing to work with each other to try to solve the issues.
We're hoping that you will learn about the issues that are facing all of us in the workplace, the actions that we can take as union members to improve the workplace, and the supports and strategies that are needed at the bargaining unit level, at our grassroots with our members to improve harassment and discrimination.
The Human Rights and Equity rep has a big role in the bargaining unit, assisting people with their complaints and issues that are occurring in relation to things like return to work, accommodation, attendance, and even some issues with racialized members feeling that they're being discriminated against.
Was to work with the employer to bring in a consultant to do education on harassment and a poisoned work environment.
So our topic was, what does human rights and equity mean to you? And so I'll summarize by saying code and non-code harassment are unfortunately live and well in the workplace. And very clearly we discussed the stress and the impact of our present working conditions escalating the bullying, harassment, and discrimination.
Leanne, I think for us, the biggest issue was accommodation and a return to work. And a lot of that factors back to the first group's comment about lack of education and people understanding their responsibility and the potential that, tomorrow that could be me that needs that accommodation.
But the education was all important, and using teleconferences and e-learning as an ongoing, since we're developing those.
I think the key message from our table and the discussions we've had would be about opening the world to our members. And what we mean by that is using the tools, particularly the web, and writing about human rights and equity, harassment issues, and bullying in layman's terms. So we open the eyes and awareness of our members and our leaders, and provide them the tools, the tip sheets, the what ifs, and how do I get help.
One of the big takeaways is that we all have very similar issues. They may not be totally the same, but we do have similar issues, and that if we all stay united and work together, that I think we can make some inroads on them.
The union has really brought out a fire in me to push and to get more people passionate about human rights as I am.
In ONA, human rights and equity is one of our key priorities, and that's reflected certainly in our statement of beliefs, but more importantly, it's reflected in the work that we're doing on behalf of our members. Whether that is servicing them on the front lines in relation to eradicating harassment, discrimination, bullying, and violence in the workplace, whether it's through our extensive education programs that we have available for not only our leaders, but all of our members,
or whether it's fighting to be a leader in human rights and equity across the labor movement. ONA is going to be there, and we will continue to be there for our members.